Hi, this is David with entry number 772. Just assuming there. I haven't checked my numbers recently. I apologize for the wind noise, if there is any. So I'm coming out here on Orchard Road. This is where I've recorded many a video. And yeah, I like it here. I spent pretty much the whole day around here because I had to deal with my plane ticket refund. We're getting refunded when they have the Korean Air offices out here. So I had to go deal with that, and turned out they were like all the way at the end of Orchard, so I just said, what the hell, why not just have a nice day in comfort? And so I just stuck around here and found some really cheap food that I just tried out. I didn't really want to take any pictures today, so just kept things pretty simple. This is the second entry for today, and I wanted to say something, and it was just this funny, kind of weird thing that happened to me. Typically, I've run every service experience I've had here has been really good, and you kind of forget that a lot of these people are in the service industry, and when they're on, they're on, and when they're off, and you forget that sometimes. And so I was looking for a breakfast place, and one franchise I particularly like, excuse me, sorry about that. One franchise I particularly like is called Good Morning Nanyang, and it's run by a nice man named Byron, and but each franchise is owned and operated by its own owner. And I was looking, I couldn't find it in this building. It was a really kind of old building, and I was wondering kind of like why it was there, but anyway, I just kept wandering around, and I was on the top floor, and I saw a guy wearing the Good Morning Nanyang kind of uniform, and he was just standing there on his phone, playing a game. And so, I said, excuse me, and got his attention, and he didn't even look up from the phone, but kind of shrugged at me and never looked at me. And I just asked him, oh, excuse me, where's your shop? And he didn't understand what I said, and he said something in Chinese, and then I said, oh, and then he said, what? And then I said, oh, where's Good Morning Nanyang? And he just shrugged again, never looked up from his phone, and then pointed just down the hall. And so I was like, oh, thanks. And I just went over there, and to my chagrin, there was no Good Morning Nanyang down the hall, and there was no Good Morning Nanyang on that floor. And so I just gave up, and I thought I tried using the directories, but all the directories were out of date and not correct. And I just decided to leave, and as I was leaving, I saw the concierge, and then just for the hell of it, I just asked. And I thought, oh, I'll just come back if it's on another floor or whatever. And she said, oh, it's just right here. So I went, got it. I went and started eating. And as I was paying for my meal, the guy came back to the restaurant. He had a really, I wouldn't call it scared, but he had a very certain look on his face, because he realized that I was a serious customer who was asking for a place, and yeah, I could have gotten him in, I think, in some trouble, but I think also it was kind of like a family operating place, so it probably was just his mom, and I heard him take an order from someone after he had kind of gotten situated behind the counter, and he was very polite, and he spoke English to the person, and it's just like, okay, alright, I get it, when they're on, they're on, and when they're off, they're off. And it was just kind of a harsh reminder of how service people are, they're not generally, they get beaten down and ground down to a pulp, and they don't really like their jobs, so when they're off, and when they're on the call. They're usually pretty kind and nice and stuff, but it's just a face, just a front. And today was a good reminder of that. But anyway, that's about it for today. I'll talk about some other stuff tomorrow. I think I will try doing 2 a days, but no promises. Thanks for watching. Bye.